Waiting for some people to get in here, and then we will start readings. These are the May monthlies. General for every, well, we've already knocked 4 signs out, so we'll be doing the other signs here. We're not going in any particular order. So if I haven't done your sign, go ahead and call it out, and we'll just do it like that. Hope everyone is doing well. Hope these messages find everyone in good wealth and good health and good spirits. Hey, hey, hey. I do remember last time doing, we did Sagittarius, we did Libra. Good to see you. How's your family? My family's doing great. Thank you. Looking pretty fly. All I heard is pretty fly for a white guy. Yeah, thank you. I like hats. Like accessories, period. I said this in my other video. I just got off of Facebook, and that was a general collective overall. So if you don't follow me over there, go follow me over there. Hey, Empress of Duality, Shiloh, Brittany, Sunshine, everyone. All right. So like I said, if we didn't do your sign, we will do it here. I'll do as many as I can. Okay. For those of you that want to, we'll be going live tonight on a collaboration on Danny's channel. That's Northern Comfort Tarot. I put the link in the description box. There are $40 questions, and you will have me, Danny, and possibly his twin flame reading for you for that $40, and we split that money. So if that's something you're interested in, don't forget to go subscribe and hit the notification bell. That is 9 p.m. Eastern time. That's 8 Central for me. This evening. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and get your order in, my PayPal is down there. You'll need to make that payment through PayPal. It's $40, and you're getting a bang for your buck because you're getting 2 or 3 readers that are going to read for you on whatever question you may have. So you can go ahead and do that now, or you can do it later, or you don't have to do it at all. You can just go watch. Pisces, Virgo, Sag, and Libra. Yes, you are correct, Sunshine. Hey, boo. So, if anyone has one they want me to do first, if not, I'm going to start with Scorpio because I do remember someone shouting that out and I didn't get to it last time. Like I said, we'll do as many as we can. And I'm just shuffling all these decks. Like I said, I just got out of a reading. Hope everyone is doing well. Cancer, cool. Cool. Okay, so we'll do Cancer, and then we'll do Scorpio. And then I may lose track. Y'all may have to remind me, or we'll just go. Oh, y'all, I'm so sorry. I forgot to plug in the mic. Okay, so Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius. I'm probably not going to remember after that because I get into the energy, so I'll come back and look. All right, Cancer for the month of May. Let's see what's going on with you, Cancer. Cancer for the month of May. This is general, all right? Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Quite possibly Jupiter as well. There's been a lot of like career moves. So, you know, if your Cancer's in Jupiter, this may resonate as well. It's general, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. And if you want personal readings, all that information is in the description box below, as well as the shop and everything else that you may need to find me by. All right. Cancer, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's been going on, and then we'll see what's gonna go on. Ooh. Ooh, flipping right out for you. Cancer trying to get some balance, possibly juggling some things, okay? Possibly trying to juggle love, work, kids, okay? Making some decisions, possibly taking on new things and trying to balance it all as well. I'm hearing that's too hard. I'm hearing that's too hard, Cancer. So you may be spreading yourself a bit too thin there. Three of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely juggling. Could be juggling people. Could be juggling more than one relationship. But you could also be just juggling family, friends, job. You know, because the Three of Cups is a celebration. It can be a third wheel, a wedge, a love triangle. All right, you could possibly be trying to juggle too many relationships, but also trying to juggle work time and leisure time is the possibility there. And remember that these energies are interchangeable. So this could be you, Cancer. It could be someone that you're dealing with. All right, so vice versa if you're a cross watcher. Okay, the Three of Swords. Yeah, this is a tough one. Cancer, I see you coming out of something or trying to come out of something to not repeat it. But this is kind of something that we're going into, and I'm not sure if it has to do with Venus going into retrograde. There's a lot of matters of the heart coming up for everyone. So there could be a major fear here of trying to juggle a situation and not get a broken heart or even cause a broken heart. Hey, Danny. I shouted it out already. I'm going to shout it out again, and I put all the information in the description box. And for everyone that doesn't know, that is Danny. That is who. Danny, while you're here, is Brooke going to be joining us or not? Because I've just been kind of like, and or maybe. So yeah, that's whose channel I'll be on tonight, and that's who I'll be reading with. So you get a bang for your buck. You're getting more than one reader. So it's pretty interesting to see the different perspectives and interpretations and energies, because everyone has their own sort of strength and gift in areas, right? And everyone reads different. So it should be a pretty interesting deal there. Not tonight. Oh, not tonight. Brooke won't be reading tonight. Okay. I was like, wait, I'm promoting the wrong day? Okay, so it'll be 2 readers. That's still really good. All right. So yeah, Cancer, there's something here that has the potential to repeat itself. It does look more like trying to figure out how to maintain the balance of this space so that doesn't happen again, because you are getting the Four of Wands here. So with the coming with that Two of Coins, there could be an engagement here or something. Definitely what you're engaging in. Like I said, there's this whole like balancing act happening. Yeah, with the Knight of Wands, it's very possible that you've got just way too much on your plate here with the Knight of Wands and then that Two of Coins, rushing into something that it may even be like, I gotta do it, even though I don't really have time, patience, or I'm hearing my heart in. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles with this Three of Cups. It looks pretty, it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. Yeah, with the Sun. Yeah, there's something trying to happen here that really does bring happiness, but there is a fear of repeating a cycle. That is for sure. Okay, the Eight of Swords. So yeah, there's definitely something that feels like, it's like, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough space. I'm feeling really trapped. Someone also, this just looks like someone who has way too much on their plate, to be honest with you, Cancer. But at the same time, it's a weird sort of space in the fact that you've done it to yourself, right? So you can't really bitch about something and want something different when you continue to stay in a space and a mindset in this particular situation. The Temperance, there's definitely a lot of healing going on here. Cancer, I'm even hearing healing of the hands, a healing touch. Okay, so you may even be dealing with a healer. Okay, that is Sagittarius energy with the Magician. Yeah, the Magician, the Temperance, and the Three of Swords. There's definitely major healing of the heart here, whether this is someone healing your heart or you healing someone else's. Also, when I see the Temperance like that, this is philosophy and beliefs and things like that. So there's a lot of growth happening in this space, Cancer. That's been happening in this space. The Chariot, Cancer, you come in your own reading with the Four of Wands. It does look like you or someone that you're dealing with wants to move forward in a relationship, a project, or, I mean, however that's resonating with you, just getting to know one another. With the Strength card, this is a very strong bond. Look at that. The Four of Wands, the Chariot, and the Strength. That is a super duper strong connection, far beyond this world. And there is a lot of healing that takes place here. You may be a healer, you may be dealing with a healer. In fact, you may bring out qualities and gifts in one another that you didn't know you had. Let's keep going. Lots of movement forward, though, which is good. Wheel of Fortune, Cancer, hello. There's still some things that you don't see. There's still some confusion on, I'm not sure how this is going to work, okay? Especially because someone here is stretched way too thin. And maybe it's just for the time, maybe not. Maybe this is, because with that Eight of Swords, I'm saying, like, this is something that kind of has a habit of happening a lot. So this could be a workaholic. This could be just someone that has trouble saying no, period. But that doesn't mean, they mean well. They mean well. Okay, the Four of Cups coming in with that Wheel of Fortune. So the cosmos are definitely reaching out and handing Cancer, or someone that Cancer is dealing with, a major sort of divine fated opportunity of a connection or a project or something like this. Okay, however this may be resonating with you, they're definitely, I'm hearing the opportunity of a lifetime. But will you take it? Can you take it? Do you have enough room on your plate? Queen of Wands. Stubborn. Oh, see, this is a Cancer thing. Cancer knows they're the shit. Here's the thing, though. Whoever you're dealing with, they know they're the shit, too. Stubborn. Stubborn. I don't know that either one of you can really see what's going on here. Very interesting. Eight of Swords coming in for you again. You got the Wheel of Fortune who has a blindfold on, and the Eight of Swords who has a blindfold on. Stubborn. This is two very separate energies that are very stuck in their ways, and that is because they've been through a lot, they've been hurt, but they know what they want. They know what they want. What they want is very real, and they are continuing to push forward, but you may hit a lot of bumps along the way, especially because with that Four of Cups and that Wheel of Fortune and that Queen of Wands, it's like, no, I know where I stand. My heels are dug in. That's it. I said what I said. I did what I did. This is how I do it. But you might be missing a major opportunity there with that attitude. This is going to require some compromise. Eight of Swords with the Two of Cups. Yeah. I don't know that y'all can see what's happening here. You may, though. This is current energy. Look, Four Cups. I don't think y'all understand how huge this is, how divine this is, how real this is. I'm here, opportunity of a lifetime. What is going to hang this up, Cancer, is the stubborn mentality. So I don't know that either one of you are really listening or hearing one another correctly or at all. It's interesting because there's a lot of repeat energy. There's a lot of same energy out here. I'm hearing different lane, same road. So you may have many of the same sort of hiccups and obstacles as this person, maybe even many of the same traumas, or at least things that affected the same way, but not the same scenarios and situations. So it's almost like there's all this kind of like, mine is better than yours, or mine is worse than yours, or I have more than you, but really it's the same. This is two very, very strong individuals. I will say that. If this is a business proposition, same thing. These are two this is almost like there's no negotiation here. I'm hearing it's not a pissing contest. Let's see where we're going. Where are we going? Let's look at a possible outcome energy. The Knight of Coins. This came out earlier. Slow and steady wins the race. Like I said, somebody's working hard, and there's a lot of healing going on here, but it's slow. It's slow. But you know what? That's a good thing, because when you do it slow, when you take your time, you do it right. You make less mistakes. But I'm getting this whole like workaholic thing. The Five of Swords and the Justice. It's not a pissing contest. It is not a pissing contest. This is going to require a lot of balance. And here's the thing. Look, you've got the Three of Swords with the Temperance and the Magician, the Eight of Swords with the Two of Cups and the Four of Cups, and then the Justice card coming out. This is a very real opportunity. The feelings are very real. The connection is very real with the world and the Five of Swords. It's going to take a lot of cycles ending out to win this thing. More importantly, to compromise. The Ace of Swords with that Knight of Coins. I think it's very clear that this is going to be a lot of work. But there's a lot of strength in it. Someone actually even gets their strength from this connection. Not that they're pulling energy from the connection to get strength. It's more like a space of confirmation, reiteration. Okay, with the Nine of Cups and this Justice, you want truth, you want balance, you want a fit, you want a match, you want a masculine to a feminine. Here it is. This is what you've always wanted. This is what you've always wanted. This is what you've been asking for. This is what you've been praying for. Eight of Wands. It's interesting because as much work as there is that needs to be done, this happened mighty fast and is happening possibly fast, at least the way someone sees it. There's a lot of communication here, but the perception is off. The interpretation is off. It's like, I hear what you're saying, like I'm listening to what you're saying, but I'm not hearing you, or vice versa. And also, someone isn't making the time. Someone needs to clear their mental space and get either a little more organized or possibly delete some things or wrap some things up. With the Four of Swords, yeah, someone needs a vacation. Someone needs to really, the Four of Swords with the Five of Swords and the World, someone's stressed out, but I don't believe it's these two people stressing each other out. Possibly, but not originally. It's like if you have a really hard day at work and then you go home and you still got to like do all your kids' activities and then, you know, whatever else you got to do, and then you still got to run your errands, and then you got to, you know, pay attention to someone, and then you have to like write up a business proposal, and it's like all of these things. and it's just too much. There's not enough time in one day. So any little thing that your kid does or that your pet does or whatever is going to trigger you and piss you off, but it's not necessarily coming from that space. Like that thing or person isn't necessarily the issue. And that's kind of what's happening here. There needs to be some cycles closed out that's causing a bit of conflict. There's also a lot of inner conflict going on here that needs to be meditated upon. There's a lot of patience here still, even with everything that's going on. Someone is being patient, at least to the best of their ability, I would say. Yeah, wow, with the Six of Cups. So again, there's going to be a lot of things come up from the past, but I don't think this is a bad thing. This is a very strong connection again, and there are definitely, for some of you, children involved. You've got the Sun as well as the Six of Cups. You may be even manifesting children. There may be things that go far back to childhood, because that's also coming in the line of all of this healing. And someone's definitely got the hands, healing hands, a healing touch. And I'm hearing the look in their eyes. Whoa, I just got, oh, every hair just stood up. Wow. Okay, let's get you some advice. Sam Cooke. I'm hearing Sam Cooke. Abundance. Yeah, this is, I mean, you got the Magician with the Temperance, like with the Two of Cups and the Nine of Cups, all in the same stack with the Justice. This is a major, major opportunity. I'm telling you, opportunity of a lifetime. Whatever you've been praying for, wishing for, focusing on, it's like everything is starting to come into play. But also there's a real, it's like a slippery slope, because it's almost like someone got everything they ever wanted all at once. And now how do they delegate it? How do they handle it? What do they do with it, right? You wanted more money, boom, you got another job. You wanted more, you wanted the dream person or your soulmate or your whatever, boom, there they are. You wanted kids, boom, there they are. You wanted a house, boom, there it is. And now you have all this shit on your plate. It's kind of like you got everything you asked for, but now here comes a time to how are we going to organize that so that everything gets the proper attention and space that it needs in the time that it needs it. I'm hearing also too little too late, so don't let that happen to you. Yeah, this is destiny. I'm telling you, this is something very, very fated. Cancer, this is so major. I really hope you don't miss this opportunity, because I do see a lot of potential to pass up the opportunity. You got the Four of Cups out here twice, okay? Cosmos are offering you something, and it's something that you've wanted for a very long time. In fact, I would go so far as to say you've been looking for it in other people, places, and things, meaning you took on other job opportunities because you saw a glimmer of potential, but then it fucking went left on you. Or you've been looking for this in a spouse, right? And you put all this investment in, and then it dropped off, or it went left on you. So there's a fear there, but this is something you've been looking for a long time, and you've made some questionable choices when it came to, I'm hearing character, but here it is. But, you know, projection. You do have the opportunity to miss it. There's a very real scenario here where someone is going to be too stubborn and too set on, almost, I'm hearing the defensive wall has to come down. So someone may be communicating something or writing something, or somehow something is not getting interpreted correctly. Like, well, you said this. Why didn't, I mean, yeah, I said that, but you're saying, like, you're saying it weird. I didn't, that's not what I said. Like, why would you take that way? Or like, that's what you got out of that? There's a little bit, and I'm feeling this on both ends. So it's like this weird sort of, it's two very stubborn people, and two people that have a lot of healing to do, or two jobs that have a lot of healing to do. This could even be someone who's taken a chance, or a business or whatever that's taken a chance and gotten burned before. There does need to be, and has been even, and continues to be, interesting, this sort of period of reflection, because I do think so at least one person here understands this opportunity is huge. I'm seeing pearls, movement, and lust. This is something that's been lusted after as well, which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but it can't be all lust. It can't be all lust, but someone definitely is lusting here with that 6. This is domestic as well. So for many of you, this will be vibing on a very domestic sort of level versus a business level. But that movement is an 11. That's a master number. This is huge. This could be like, I don't want to sound like, you know, real corny, but kind of like the first day of the rest of your life. The problem I see is that it all got thrown in at one time, and it's not going to be easy to delegate it. But hey, you asked for it. That's why I say be careful what you ask for. Okay, vision. Yeah, someone even has had visions of this. Someone's dreaming, possibly both of you. Possibly both of you have a vision of the way this is going to go. Which could be where you're clashing. There needs to be some compromise, especially if this is a business. And even if it's not, this is kind of that like Jay-Z and Beyonce energy. I'm not going to lie to you, because these strong energies like this, they don't have to work together and like manifest 10 times those coins. The problem is each person kind of has their own vision, and there's not enough compromise. And that I'm seeing is coming from past mental prisons and heartache and hurt, right? I mean, you get burned and it sticks. But now is the time to go ahead and start releasing that however you need to do that, because this is an absolute, I'm hearing destination. An absolute. It's like the word absolute is being emphasized. This is an absolute. Okay. I already forgot who was after Cancer. Oh, Scorpio. So the worst part about these live readings, doing them like this, is you got to wait for the shuffles, and we're dealing with a few decks. So I do apologize for that, but I'm going to go as quick as I can. Hopefully that resonated with someone for the month of May. I mean, it's beautiful, but it's very strong, intense. Intense is the word I'm looking for. And that's a good thing if you know how to handle it. Not everybody can handle that type of intensity. Y'all don't forget to go subscribe to Northern Comfort Tarot. The link is in the description box. We'll be going live over there at 9 Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. And hopefully this will not be the first. This is the first time we're doing it. Hopefully this will not be the last. Okay. So those are $40 questions, and tonight you'll have 2 readers reading for you for that amount of money. So should be very interesting. And you'll know I've shouted Danny out in the past, way before this was even a thing. So yeah, I definitely believe in that soul. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Also, if you want a personal reading, all of that information is in the description box below as well. And if you'll go to that site, you'll see the prices and services listed there. All right, if you want to get your order in for tonight for your $40 question, you can go ahead and do that, and don't have to worry about it later, or you can wait until later and do it then. That is completely up to you. I do hope to see y'all over there. Hope you'll join us. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The month of May, general reads. Oh, there are things. Wow, the moon just fell on the floor, Scorpio. There are things falling away. Illusions are falling away. Things that were unknown before are now becoming much more known. I'm hearing more secure. Final. I'm hearing final destination. Interesting. Oh, and I got chills. Woo! I feel my face getting real hot. All right, Scorpio. Talk about intensity. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For May, it's general, okay? It's not going to resonate with everyone. Let's hope it resonates with at least one person. Also, it could be Jupiter as well. Jupiter's been coming through. I don't usually read for Jupiter, but career has been coming through pretty strong lately, and that could just be the energy that we're in. I'm not sure. One more deck, y'all. And I just heard deck the halls. So something definitely coming for you in December, Scorpio. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. That's what I needed to see. That's what I needed to hear. So either you just needed to hear that, or what you're waiting on, what you're needing to see, that proof or that whatever that may be, will be coming in December. Yeah. There's a little bit of a hang up for something there. And I'm hearing hang out, like Scorpio's kind of hanging out, hanging back even to see like how is this exactly going to work out, but also not hanging around for the bullshit. Interesting. Oh, we're getting honest. Oh, we're getting real honest. Oh, I'm hearing if you don't like it, don't look. We're getting real honest. An honest Scorpio. Okie dokie. Four of Wands, first card out. Hello, hi, how are you doing, Scorpio? What'd I tell you? Oh, we're getting honest. We're getting real honest. Did I tell you what I wanted? Because I mean, I meant that when I said that. That's what I want. I want my divine path. I want my 1. I want my 5. I want my what's meant for me. And I mean it. Nine of Swords, but it's brought some stress. Classic Scorpio. I want what I want and I want it now, even though it fucking stresses me out. Because it's intense, usually. A lot of dreams too, Scorpio. The Hierophant. 2 cards here of marriage and deep commitment, but it's stressful. That pressure, I'm hearing, can be very stressful, and it usually is. There's also a growing here. There could be some belief systems that don't exactly match. That could be a fear to come up or present a problem in the future. I'm hearing that this is not just chess. It is the true game of life. And it's my game. And I win every time. Well, don't get too confident there, Scorpio. Before we pull more of these, let's see what's going on over here. I just saw the Emperor. Okay, the 5 of Wands, the 10 of Swords, and the Star card. 4 Wands with the 5 of Wands. It's interesting how you're taking the steps necessary, I'll say that. And that's going to come with some confrontation, because there's things that need to be confronted. There's conversations that have been had, or feelings that have suddenly become concrete. This is what I want, this is what I need, and we need to confront this space. And if we can't do that, like, because here that you got this 9 of Swords with the 10 of Swords. Oh, we are moving through this. We're not stuck here. Scorpio is anything but stuck. I'm moving. I mean, you got, look, 4 Wands clarified by the 5 of Wands. The 9 of Swords clarified by the 10 of Swords. We're moving through this journey. And then you've got the Hierophant clarified with the Star. Divine connection. I'm hearing divine intervention. You called this in. You asked for this. Again, here we have something that you've asked for. And it looks like you're taking it on in a pretty brave, I'm hearing, measure. You may be measuring someone up. Someone may be measuring you up. Whatever this is, it's giving you hope for growth, for higher knowing. You've got Aquarius energy as well as Taurus energy out here. There's the moon. It popped up again. It fell. And here it is. Coming with that five of wands there. Yeah, there's something like, again, that those delusions and those illusions, they're falling away. Why? Because I'm putting them away. We're going to discuss this with that five of wands. We're going to confront every unknown. I'm hearing no, nothing's off the table. There's not going to be any unknown spaces here. I'm not going to leave you guessing. This is what I want. With the Strength card. It's very interesting with this 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and the Strength. Whatever this is, it is making you very, very strong and possibly even showing you your strength and how strong you are, possibly giving some of you your strength back, okay? Many of you may just be taking it. I'm taking my life back. I'm taking my strength back. The lion is wild, but she walks beside it effortlessly, right? She doesn't really, I'm sorry, y'all can't see that, but she doesn't really need to tame it. She learns how to let it be the lion that it is and still walk beside it peacefully. So this could be you with someone, Scorpio, or someone, this may be how they're feeling with you. You've got Pisces and Leo out here as well. There's a lot of strong feelings coming up, very passionate feelings. And how do we take that out of the sky and put it to the earth? Okay, the 7 of Wands here over that star and the Hierophant. Oh, I'm ready for battle. I mean, it's like it's knocking it down one by one. Whatever this is the energy that you've been in. That's where you've been. It's pretty intense. All right, let's see where we're at. Page of Coins. Wait, Page of Cups, excuse me. The message of love. It's a new love. You're getting that under that 4 of Wands there. Okay, with the 4 of Cups and the 10 of Coins. All right. Show you these. So there's a situation here with this Page of Cups. The offer may not be good enough or may not feel good enough. I'm going to need more than that. I'm going to need more security than that. That's boring. I'm hearing that's played out. I'm hearing show me. I want it all. With this 10 of Coins, I want it all. And it looks like you're getting it, Scorpio, because that 10 of Coins, you've got right there, you've got the Hierophant, the Star card, and the 10 of Coins. That's all of it. The Hermit, the Justice, and the High Priestess. Baby, Scorpio. Okay, if you're a cross watcher dealing with a Scorpio, you better be taking them very serious, because they're very serious with you right now. This is a serious, like, I'm bearing my soul here in this Hermit card. I know who I am and I know what I want. So you better be coming with the truth, the balance, the love, the relationship, the strong relationship, the High Priestess. I mean, this is like really, really in tune. Virgo, Libra, you got every sign out here. Is like, Scorpio, you know when the stars line up for the next phase? That's now. Knight of Swords. Queen of Wands, Four of Swords. Oh, this is a dreamer. Definitely. So I'm telling you, someone's bearing their soul. This Knight of Swords with the Hierophant and the Page of Cups. Someone is communicating their soul purpose and their path through messages of love and emotion. This is very real. It's very beautiful, but it's also very scary because it's very vulnerable. And it's a knight and a page. Not the most solid energy, but with the Hierophant there, this is someone who knows who they are. This is someone who definitely knows who they are, but also possibly maybe wanting to shine their light or share their light, you know, because the Hierophant is a very lonely road. But then you've got the Justice here, which is very much to do with duality and two sides of something, right? And the balance of something. With the Queen of Wands, also very independent. So there's a situation here, Scorpio. As passionate as you may be about this situation, as serious as I can see whoever this may be resonating with, as passionate and as serious and intense as you are about this situation, if you do not make space for the yin or the yang, whichever one you are, you're going to end up that Queen of Wands every time. Yeah, you're still going to be you, but the Queen of Wands, remember, I mean, she's the shit, but she is the widower. She is the heiress. She is the bachelorette. She is the seductress. She stands alone. I'm not getting that you want to be alone anymore. With the High Priestess, and especially with the 10 of Coins and the Four of Swords, and I think you've been meditating on this. You've been kind of possibly going back and forth with yourself. This lineup right here, I mean, because at the end of these two rows so far, the Hierophant with the Star, the 10 of Coins, and the High Priestess, this is very serious. Let's see the possible outcome. You have everything you need. It's really just going to be about, does the other person or the other opportunity or the other project or the other career path have everything you want? You have everything you need. You have everything you want within yourself. This is power, 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 power. King of I don't know what, because it fell. King of Coins. Solid. There's a question of security here. The role of a provider. You're getting that King of Coins over that Four of Wands. Someone may become the King of Coins. You didn't necessarily think they would, because it is coming over that Page of Cups as well. This could be a, I'm hearing prospect. But I think you understand it's a little bit more than that. You wouldn't have this Four of Wands with this Hierophant, with the Strength card, with the Star card, with the 10 of Coins, with the Hermit, with the Justice, with the High Priestess, if you didn't know that this is just a little bit more serious than a King of Coins energy. I think you're looking for that on this earth as well, though. It's kind of like, do you got it all? Like, okay, like I'm seeing like check, 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 you know. With the Justice. When I baby, what I tell you, we're getting honest. We are getting honest. With the Four of Wands. You end out with the Four of Wands. Oh, you see, Scorpio. Did you meet your match? Yeah, you met your match in probably more ways than one, in more aspects of life than one. Don't look scared, though. You don't look scared. You look ready. You look ready, past ready. Knight of Wands with the King of Coins. Someone's rushing towards you, or you're rushing towards them, or possibly both. And there's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of passion here. A lot of truth. A lot of spirituality. Divine connections, divine timing even. 4 Cups. Is it enough, though? Is it enough? Are you going to pass up the offer? The World coming over Justice. Scorpio, look at all of this major arcana. Major arcana coming to clarify major arcana. The Justice comes out underneath the Justice, clarified by the World. Underneath the Strength. There's a lot of ending cycles here. There's a rebalance. With the Ace of Cups coming over the World. This is powerful shit happening for you right now, and last month, and next month. Apparently until December. Two of Cups. Coming over the 4 of Wands. With the Wheel of Fortune. Damn, Scorpio. I think you know this already, though. I don't think I'm telling you anything you don't know. This is very faded. This is, I think you already know that. It almost looks like someone's pushing someone a little bit. Like, how far can I push you? Like, someone even may see more potential than the other person. This is moving really fast. It's very concrete. It's like there's no question. There's not really a question. Little bit of insecurity, okay? Little bit of competition, and that may just be in the mind. But there's no question of I'm meant for this. I'm built for this. If this is career, relationships, or move, it possibly could be a move. If it is a move, it's a very big move. I'm not talking about like I'm gonna move to the next street or the next town. This is really big. It could even be taking a job overseas for some of you. Someone, okay, so yeah, someone may even be becoming partner. I'm hearing partner in the firm. And if that is the case, because I'm seeing like all of these other people, look at like, how did you go from the secretary to a partner in firm? Like, no one saw that coming. This is a side of you, Scorpio, probably not a lot of people or any people saw or see. Saw coming or see, yeah, or even can see or comprehend, like how, that, her, him, really? Yes, yes, really. Let's get some advice. Knowledge, I'm telling you, I am telling you, you know something, Scorpio. I kind of feel like Scorpio is even questioning their own knowledge. Like, did I see that? Did I dream that? Am I almost like with that moon there? Am I being delusional? There's no way. It's like I saw this. Check, 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 check. No way. No way. That's real. It's got to be real. Dreams. What am I telling you? Someone's dreaming. Let them talk to you, baby. Intuition out the ass, Scorpio. Mastery, I'm hearing, of self specifically. So Scorpio, you're going to be your best adversary and your worst enemy. Scorpio leveled up like a motherfucker. Self-worth, baby, that's why. Because you started to value yourself. I know what I'm worth. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. What do you bring? $32, that's a 5. Taking responsibility. No longer invisible. I know my worth. Yeah. I mean, I'm here. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Okay. Get him, Patrick Swayze. All right. Who's next? When worlds collide. Mariki. Aquarius was next. Give me a little time to pick these up, y'all. You're welcome. And then I didn't see anything past Aquarius, so we can definitely do Taurus if you'd like. Yes, absolutely. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. We'll also be live on Northern Comfort Tarot. The link is in the description box. $40 questions. For that amount, you get 2 readers reading on your behalf. So 2 different interpretations, 2 different perspectives. And also everyone has their own strengths and gifts. So it's a good kind of... I don't know why checks and balances just came in, but it did. All right, so Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of May. Also, if you want to book a personal reading, that link is also in the description box, as well as the shop. I make handmade. Everything I make in my metaphysical shop is handmade, and I always take custom orders. The one thing about my deal is that it's hard to keep stock because everything is handmade, and it's just little old me. So, yeah, you can follow me on my other social media. I do lives on Facebook as well. I need to do the Instagram thing. I just haven't yet, but I probably will start soon. We also may start doing dailies. I'm not sure. There's a lot of things that just continue to grow and be switched up. So, yeah, y'all, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Go to Danny's channel. That's Northern Comfort Tarot. Subscribe. And if you would like, join us at 9 p.m. Eastern this evening. Over there. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have not done Capricorn yet. So we can do Taurus, and then we'll do Capricorn after we do Aquarius. We're not going in any specific order. I'm just looking at who is shouting signs out. And we've already done 4 in the last video. So we'll go as long as we can today. And whatever I don't get to, we'll come back and do the rest. These are the general May monthlies. They are general. They may not resonate. Again, if you want a personal reading, you can book that. That link for the website is in the description box below. Pricing and services offered are listed there. Not all the services, because I do a lot more than read tarot. But there are ways to reach me there if you're needing something outside of a tarot reading. Pisces. We did Pisces in the last video. You can go check that out. It's on the monthly playlist, I believe. If not, you can just go to videos, and they're listed in the most recent loaded All right. So Aquarius. I'm seeing 40-Year-Old Virgin, the movie. Aquarius, let's see where you've been. Hold on, y'all. Take a little. We may have to take a break after this. I'll put on some music. I have to take a restroom break. Oh, right up and out there, Queen of Cups, Aquarius. How you doing? How you feeling? How you feeling? Feeling like manifesting something? Understanding something a little bit more? Intuition kicking up with 3 of Cups? What's your intuition kicking up about? Okay, this is past energy with the Knight of Wands. Let's see. Why we have the Queen of Cups out here? The 6 of Cups and the Tower. Okay, so Aquarius knew something was coming before it came. And then it came. Change. But this is a repetitive thing. So it's not just intuition with Aquarius here. It's more like, I see you, bitch. Like, I'm not a psychic. I just recognize patterns, okay? With the Chariot, that 3 of Cups coming with the Chariot and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, someone's tired of something being juggled here. They're moving forward. Yeah, whatever this is, it's like, okay, there it is. That's the truth. We can deal with it or we cannot. Either way, I'm going to move on. I need balance and I don't want to juggle a situation here. Could be love triangle. But it also could be, you know, just a new way of dealing with old shit in its simplest form. The Knight of Wands coming with the Justice and the Hierophant. No, somebody's definitely going out on their own. Somebody knew. They had a premonition or just an intuition or a gut feeling that something was coming, and it was basically because I've seen this before. So if it was somebody new that you were dealing with, like I've seen this pattern in other people, or if it's somebody that you decided to give another chance because the 3 of Cups is a reunion, you've seen this pattern in them before. Ultimately, with this Hierophant and the Justice, it does look like the truth brings about a very quick movement and sudden change to sort of hold your own lantern and go, I'm hearing, go at your own pace in your own way. Does that mean you're leaving the person or situation entirely? No, but it does mean that you're not going to stand for what you stood for before. Okay, this is all past energy. Let's see what's going on in the current with Aquarius. Whoa, these cards are just flying out for you. Page of Wands. A lot of potential. Again, Page of Wands is much about self-worth and understanding the potential that a person has, okay? It's also a messenger, okay? Can also be a little bit of a spy. I'm not getting like freaky, weird stalker spy. I am getting like I peep game type of spy. I spy with my little eye your bullshit and your patterns. Patterns is huge here for whatever reason. Aquarius, I almost said Pisces. Take it as you will. All right, you got the Star with the Hierophant coming. So this is definitely someone is the wiser, all the wiser for the situation, right? And Aquarius, of course, you come out in your own reading, also overlapping with Taurus energy here. Scorpio energy as well as Virgo and Cancer. Whew. I don't think Aquarius is fucking around. I mean, realistically, Libra energy out here as well. You actually have the Justice with the Hierophant and the Hermit. Justice with the Hermit and the Hierophant. It could even be that you need to exert yourself. I'm hearing claim dominance. Oh, wow. The 7 of Wands. So the Page of Wands is coming with the 7 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, someone was too controlling in a situation and they weren't being allowed, at least as they felt it, they weren't being allowed to grow or reach their maximum potential in a situation, which it was sort of like this inevitable change. I feel like I kind of I feel like I'm choking a little bit. I feel like I want to get naked. That sounds really weird, but like I'm seeing someone come in from work or from outside and they have some very restricting clothes on. Like they have like a button, it's buttoned all the way up with a tie, and it's like I'm seeing it's a male, and I'm seeing him loosen his tie and then unbutton his shirt, and he's just like, you know, he's taking his almost work clothes off, but there's something to do with the tie around the neck and the buttons. It's a very constricted type of dress, going down to either bare chest or, you know, tank top or undershirt. There's something very like, I need to like relax and get this restriction off of me. With the Star card definitely moving forward, I'm hearing strides. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles, I'm sorry, that's the Eight of Pentacles coming in with that Star card, and the Knight of Wands. Very quickly, repeat energy, Knight of Wands you've got here twice. And I think this is why you're not scared to move on. Like I said, Aquarius, I almost said Taurus, is not fucking around, because they understand that they need to do something new. This is something you may have even been thinking about for a while. It's something you're very passionate about. That Knight of Wands is actually rushing over to that Seven of Wands. Aquarius is not scared to fight for what they want either. Yeah. With the Hierophant, you're getting the Fool and the Four of Wands. Some of you could even be fighting for your marriage. Okay. Or again, a new way of dealing with old things. Okay, because you've got the Hierophant with the Four of Wands. Those are both cards of engagement, marriage, higher commitment, with the Fool. So it's definitely a new start, but I don't feel like it's like a whole new relationship. And this could even be with yourself. Never forget that. You could be taking on a whole new sort of respect for yourself, especially with that self-worth energy with the Page of Wands. This is also higher learning with the Fool and the Hierophant. This could be someone who's engaging in I'm hearing trade specifically, and not so much like a degree, but of course it could be any. In fact, I'm actually seeing someone that's working on the side to sort of support their schooling. And somehow or another, they're either learning how to incorporate that into what they're getting a degree in, or they are starting to realize that they like the side gig more than the main gig that they haven't even started yet. So very interesting there. There's even a question. There's a presentation happening, or that's being thought about, like, how do I present this to someone without looking like a fool? Like, they're gonna think I'm crazy if I say I want to do this versus this. Interesting. Let's see possible outcomes for you, Aquarius. The Devil, the Two of Wands, and the Five of Coins. See, we will see why. Again, we have a strong connection that deals with work or working on something. There's a lot of control here. Look, you got the Tower with the Seven of Wands, the Four of Coins, and the Devil all in the same row. That's very restricted energy and constricted and bound. I'm hearing tied to a whipping post. I'm not going to be your whipping post anymore. I'm hearing specifically. The Wheel of Fortune coming over the Devil with the Seven of Cups. Yeah. I think someone is really understanding that they have other options. They have a lot of potential, and they're not going to stand for it anymore. Yeah, I don't see, like I said from the beginning, Aquarius is really, they're not messing around. They're not. They don't want to do this anymore. Not in this way. Someone's really like just suddenly standing up for themselves. That could really blow someone's mind also. No, they don't know that they were ready for that. The Two of Wands coming with the Knight of Swords and the Justice. Yeah, I don't think they expected you to say what you said. They definitely didn't expect that truth, that balance, okay? There could even be someone here that, this is a weird situation. It's like, I never thought I would hear you say that. I never thought I never thought you would throw me under the bus. But I'm hearing like, well, why did you lay down in front of the bus then? I never thought you would say that. Okay, so there's a situation here where someone like, I never thought I would have a reason to say that. I never thought you would have given me a reason to have to go there to say that. Hey, it may not be what you like to hear, but it's the truth, which ultimately brings you balance. And I'm hearing full circle. This Five of Coins, it is a mindset. You got a 5 on a 5. No, 5 on a 2. 2 and 1. Lots of repeat energy today for each sign. Yeah, ultimately, whatever's being left behind, and I honestly, I don't feel like it's so much a person as it is a way of doing things. With the 2 of Wands and the 10 of Cups, it's going to bring you happiness and contentment, ultimately. You may have been unsure of how to go about this for a while, but I think that's going to clear up. Let's get you some advice. Yeah, I really see that clearing up. Because whoever this is resonating with is super confident and knew that this had to happen and had known for a while that this was going to happen. So there's other things here that I'm seeing that have already sort of been in the works or in preparation. Yeah, taking a chance. It's time. I'm hearing it like that. It's time. It's been time. It's been time for change. You got change in the beginning. You get change as your advice too. And Omen. See, you kind of didn't know how to take it, how to go with it, how to flow with it, or which direction to turn. But you have had things in the works. There's going to be some things also popping up for you, Aquarius, in the month of May. Especially in your relationship house. And now this is not romantic relationships. Understand that. I'm not talking specifically about romantic relationships, but I think you'll find that there are going to be people popping up that sort of create a network or opportunity that creates an opportunity. It's like someone knows someone that gets you in the door somewhere, right? And you will see the omens. There will be windows of opportunities. You may not have known how or where to go specifically, but you will, because you will see the signs. I'm hearing blue skies. It's a song, but I don't know. It's okay. Yeah, movement and individuality. Someone is really like just stepping up to the plate, exerting their power. Like, I know who I am. I know what I'm worth. And I need to make a move. I need to make a move. We need to make a move. This is not working anymore. Not in this way, especially. Not in this way. Yeah. Aquarius is going towards success. And I don't know that someone's completely comfortable with that, but some of you are going to be surprised. Someone in this situation, for some of you, has been waiting for you to take the reins, right? So if this is a professional situation, it's like you kind of had somebody sitting back viewing you, like waiting for you to take the initiative and to make the move, to take the power so that they can promote you, right? Or in a relationship situation, someone actually is waiting for you to get a backbone and almost sort of give them an attitude adjustment, or not be such a pushover, seemingly. Very interesting. Love it. Okay, so we're at an hour. We're going to put on some music. I've got to go take a potty break, and then we'll come back and we'll do Taurus. Gina, she's so spicy. All right. I saw somebody mention Cancer. We already did Cancer. So we'll do Taurus, and then we're going to go to Capricorn, and I didn't see any more called out. That doesn't mean they weren't. I haven't been keeping up after I saw that. I haven't really looked up to see any more. All of them will get done eventually. We'll do what we can today, and then we'll, if we don't get to it today, we'll get to it next time. Also, Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra, and Virgo are already done. They're in a separate video. You can find that in the monthly playlist, monthly 2020 playlist. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all of that good stuff. Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern, we'll be live on Danny's channel. That's Northern Comfort Tarot. The link is in the description box. And we'll be doing $40 questions. You get 2 readers reading for you for that amount. If you want a personal reading from me, that link is also in the description box, as well as whatever else I have to offer there. Everything is there, and you can go to that website and see the prices and services I offer. I don't list every service I offer on that site. If you're needing something outside of a tarot reading, you can contact me. I am a lot more than a tarot reader. Don't even like the title particularly. Okay, so we'll do Taurus, Capricorn, and then Gemini. We'll try to get to it like that. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of May. It's general. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Okay. Also, Jupiter's been coming through really strong. So if Taurus and Jupiter, this may resonate with you as well. Okay. Cross watcher, vice versa. Energies are interchangeable. Okay. We're going to look at the past, the present, and possible outcomes. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, possibly Jupiter. For the month of May, one more deck to shuffle here, and we will get started. Taurus. I got really drained all of a sudden. Taurus. You could need some relaxation and some rejuvenation. Hey, Al. What's up, baby? Okay. How y'all doing in New York? Holding up all right? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Whoa. The Emperor just flew out. Taurus. Yeah. Aries energy. But like I said, I got all of a sudden really drained. Like I got really tired all of a sudden. So there could be some things that you're trying to get a handle on. Better organize some things. Better take control of situations. Also, I'm hearing, this is past energy. So careful not to let situations take control of you as well. Someone's got their eye on you, Taurus, for sure, or has had in the past. Interesting. Whoa, Taurus. Hello. You got the Chariot, the Lovers. First three cards out for the past energies, the Emperor, the Chariot, and the Lovers. I'm sorry, the Emperor. Aries, Cancer, Gemini. Moving forward, I think you're definitely reorganizing some things moving forward. So it's a major shift for your life. I think, are we in Taurus energy currently? I think we're in Taurus season. May not. Yeah, I think we are. Wow. All right, you got the Tower, the Four of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Okay. So this Emperor is coming with the Tower. Like I said, there's major shift and transformation happening here. You're reorganizing some things, replanning some things. Yeah, I'm hearing the vision was no good like that. It wasn't good like that. You're not applying yourself, Smokey. Yeah, there was something that definitely, like, I feel like you wanted to do or you've been wanting to do moving forward in a more sort of, I'm hearing set for you plath. What is that? Path? We're combining some things. Interesting. There could be some conflict over this as far as like how this will work out in your relationships. You could also be moving too. I'm getting a definite like relocation. Somebody wants to relocate, and that could be creating some conflict. So if you are married or in a committed relationship, this could cause some, this has been a discussion already of how that's going to work. Maybe one person wants to move, the other person doesn't. Maybe you both want to move, but can't decide on where that relocation is going to be. This could also be outside people, like say if you live around a lot of people, a lot of family, they may not want you to move where you're thinking about moving. There's confliction over the choice here of changing something up, and for many of you that's going to be actually relocating or taking a different job, because I'm hearing like that tower, that I'm seeing that tower is like an actual place, and it could even be like crumbling down somehow, or you've outgrown it. Perhaps you have a blended family and you've outgrown that space, and you're getting an offer on a, you know, like same price, bigger house type of deal. Some of you, this is even a building just for a business, a rent space. But there does seem to be some conflict over the situation or the choice to be made. Okay, 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and the Hierophant. This is real personal situation and change here. So the Emperor with the Tower and the 3 of Cups, I feel like you kind of see this as a good move, right? You're not fucked up about it. Excuse my language. You're seeing it as a really good thing moving forward. This is what you've always wanted. Okay, some of you getting engaged. You've got the 4 of Wands with the Hierophant, both card of engagement, marriage, and higher commitment relationships, or even jobs. Some of you are getting major job opportunities, but I feel like they're far away. I feel like you know what's good for you, but I don't feel like everyone in the situation is as happy about this as you are, which is what may have held you up from actually making the decision so far, because this is past energy and I don't see a definite here yet. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what's going on in the present. I'm also hearing like I'm tired of trying to please everyone as well. Okay, the 6 of Coins, the King of Swords, and the Tower in your current situation. So that Tower with the Lovers and the Hierophant, you're definitely making the change. Like, you're making the final decision to go, like, this is done. I need change. I definitely need change. Yeah, this with the 6 of Coins here, this is a situation that's not giving you what you want anymore. It's not enough. You've outgrown this, whatever this is, however this may be resonating with you, you've definitely outgrown it. And I think you're being very logical. This is not a spur of the moment thing. This is not just some, like, you got a wild hair up your ass and you're going to go. This is something that's been thought out. This is something that's been talked about. This is a very logical move for you as you see it. And it's a change that needs to happen. It is part of your growth. It's unfortunate because, like, not everyone is on the same page as you as far as this does go. Wow, the Hierophant, the Temperance, and the King of Swords to come in to clarify these cards here. Man, every sign is getting like repeat energy as far as like in their own reading, which is really interesting. These are powerful messages, powerful shifts, pivotal points. I'm hearing this is a time to remember. This will be a major point in life that you'll look back on, I'm hearing. So you got the 6 of Swords here with the Hierophant and the Page of Swords. Yeah, you've been looking into this. You truly believe like you've outgrown this situation and you've been looking into this. You've been looking at the situation in a really, really logical manner. You've spoke about it. You're growing, but I don't, again, with that Page of Swords there, I don't know that someone is taking you serious or is ready to grow with you. This is a huge relocation for some of you. You just got the World, the King of Swords, the Temperance, and the World. You truly believe this is the best move for you. And I gotta, like, with the energy that you're in, I'm gonna have to agree. Because it's not spontaneous. And it is more balanced. You've outgrown this cycle. And you are making a final choice. You are ending out cycles. And this is what you've always wanted, too. You've worked really hard for this, Taurus. I feel like you've worked really hard for this. Whether this is like an internal thing or you've worked really hard to, like, get approved for this house or get this promotion, or even some of you are graduating. Oh, yeah. The Tower, the King of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Someone feels a little bit betrayed by your decision to go ahead and move. They possibly feel like you're not taking their feelings into consideration. They feel like they gave you a lot maybe to stick out a situation. And it's like, so like if you're wanting to take another job, maybe a boss can't understand why. Like right after I gave you the raise, it's like, yeah, I made $15. You gave me a raise. Now I make $17. But if I go over there, I'm making $25 plus benefits. Like, why wouldn't I? And there's room to grow in that company. It's like that situation. It's like, sorry, and I appreciate everything, but I have better opportunity elsewhere for major growth. This isn't just like the next phase. This is the next phase that leads into a whole other series of phases. And it looks very much like you are thinking of it like that. But someone feels not okay with it, and I feel with that Tower and the Ten of Swords with the King of Swords sandwiched in, I feel like you're not okay with them not being okay. I think, Taurus, you're starting to see that someone who was really on your team, someone who really supported you in the way that they claim to, they would not want to hold you back. So both of you feel sort of deceived in that regard. Like if you supported me and you wanted me to be the best me, and like we're trying to do this together, if you're, if you want the best for me, no matter who you are in my life, why on earth wouldn't you support this decision? I'm getting kind of that vibe. So let's see what's the possible outcomes here. Oh, oh, oh. How many times have you gotten the World in this reading? I feel like too many. Okay, so you got the Hermit, the Five of Wands, and the World in your possible outcome. Okay, you definitely are taking your path very seriously. You know where you need to be. You know where you want to be. You know what's best for you with this Hermit, and you're going. With the Five of Wands, there's going to be some confrontation. It's not a smooth road. There's also someone here who's trying to present you with a situation like, but don't you understand that it's going to be tough? Don't you understand like you're going to have this, this, and this, or you're going to lose your, it's like, you're going to lose something. Like it's I'm not sure why they're trying to deter you from it, but it's like you're going to lose your babysitter, or you're going to lose your spouse, or you're going to lose your car, or you're going to lose, but you're like, yeah, so what? Don't you understand like this whole world of opportunity that's going to open? There are some hiccups, but you're trying to get, like, you're weighing the pros and cons, and I don't like, you're kind of bouncing it off someone that doesn't really understand it. In the end though, they do not have control of you, and they fully understand that. And I will say this, if they love you the way that they say that they love you, no matter who this is, even if it's a boss, right? If they value you like they say they do, they may not be happy with your decision, but in the end, they will support you and they will still be there. And if they're not, then they were never supposed to be. It's that sort of a situation. Has Aquarius been done? Yes. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles. The Hermit with the Knight of Pentacles. This is a major situation and opportunity for you to finally not have to depend on anyone anymore. Look, someone may even be offering you extra to stay. And it's not even about that. It's not even about that. I'm hearing it's nothing personal. I'm hearing I got to stand on my own 2 feet. It's not that I don't appreciate what you're trying to give me, but it's not what's meant for me, and it's not even in my best interest. The Page of Cups with the Six of Coins and the Five of Wands. Yeah. There's a definite offer here. Well, I'll give you this if you do this. This is what's being confronted, this space. But, Taurus kind of always has the energy of wanting bigger and better things, like no other sign, right? Taurus is very material driven. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's like, usually a Taurus is not going to stay, they're not content in a 2-bedroom house or, off-brand clothes or stuff like that. Like if they can and Taurus is very, like, they're willing to work for it. So like the mindset is, I'm willing to work for this and I have the opportunity. Why wouldn't I go get it? It's a very go-getter attitude. And it's like, I got a taste of something. Like, I want to do this, and I'm going to work for this, and I'm going to do it. And if you can't respect that, then I'm sorry. But it's just like this whole situation that's really not giving you what you want. And someone doesn't kind of understand that. And it's unfortunate because, I mean, how else do you grow? Six of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords and the World. Yeah, that situation isn't giving you what you want, but you are rushing to get what you want, and you're willing to work for it. You're not asking, here's the thing, you're not asking for any handouts. And this may also be a problem for someone. It's like there's a situation here where someone believes that they built you, or they helped you out so much, or they gave you the opportunity to be where you're at now. And there's, in a way, kind of holding that over your head, like you kind of owe them now. And that's not the case. And I don't think you would have taken their help if you thought it was going to end up that way. Because it's not like, yeah, they helped you, but in your mind, it's like, you helped me to get where I wanted to be in life. And now that I have an opportunity to go where I want to be in life, why would you not want me to be there? That's the whole reason you helped me. In their mind, though, no, they were helping you because they thought they could keep you stationary. And maybe they didn't even realize that's what they were doing when it was all going down. But that's just what I'm seeing. And again, this is general, and maybe, you know, it doesn't resonate with everyone, and it'll resonate with people on different levels. Okay, nature. I'm telling you, this is the nature of a Taurus. A Taurus wants bigger and better things, and they work hard for it, mostly, you know, generalization. But Taurus, they like nice cars, they like nice houses, they like champagne, they like fancy restaurants, they like, you know what I mean, like Taurus. And they're not scared to put in the work and start projects and businesses in order to do it. It is the nature of the person that this energy is dealing with. Okay, healing energy, crystals, as well as guidance. Somebody really wanted you to stay broken, Taurus. They were kind of counting on you to never kind of be confident enough or complete enough to take this leap. Again, this is interchangeable. So this could be someone that you're dealing with, like cross-watcher. This could be you dealing with a Taurus. Like they helped you, never thinking you were going to be complete enough or confident enough or whatever. But someone's definitely seeking guidance on the situation. But this is, again, this is a situation. This is not something that was like fly by the seat of your pants. This has been very weighed. This has been measured. This has been contemplated. This has been discussed. This is coming from a very logical standpoint of what the next phase is going to be. And in my opinion, and it is just that, that's a beautiful thing. High Priestess of Water. Yeah, someone's being way too emotional about it. It's like, it's not, yeah, there's a lot of differences here. Someone's taking it to a, like, they're taking it very personal. They're looking at it from a very emotional standpoint. They have too much. It's like, why are you looking at it like that? Like, why can't you understand that this is a logical business move? This is not a personal attack. Like, I'm not leaving you. I'm going there to better myself. They don't get it. They just don't get it. This you coming from different worlds as far as your beliefs and sort of ways of doing things. Oh, whew, the High Priestess of Air. I'm telling you, look at this. See, you've got the High Priestess of Water with the High Priestess of Air, and the differences in the middle. This is coming from two very different places. One's very emotional and one's very logical. Interesting reading for you for May, Taurus. I love it though. I mean, it's tough, you know, but it's got so much growth and beauty in it. And again, if they really support you and believe in you and value you the way that they said that they did, no matter if you're dealing with a boss, a significant other, or a family member or a friend, they're going to be there in the end. They're not going to like your choice, and they're going to cry about it, kick about it, scream about it, but they're still going to be there for you, okay? If they meant what they said and their intentions and heart was in a pure place to begin with, okay? So, Capricorn. Capricorn, sun, moon, rising. I'm hearing can of corn. Can of corn. I'll be fine. Can of corn. The longest yard. Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, and Venus for the month of May. It's general. It's not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. Okay. Also, possibly Jupiter. Okay. Capricorn. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. If you want a personal reading with me, that information is in the description box below, as well as the metaphysical shop and everything else that you would need. You can go to that website and see the list of services and prices for those. I do not list all my services on that website. It's for tarot only. If you want something outside of tarot, I do a lot outside of tarot. As far as spirituality goes, you may contact with me and we can discuss that. You may contact me. You make contact with me. Make contact with me. Like an alien. They made contact. Don't forget to join us if you feel so inclined or guided to do at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight on Danny's channel. All right, that is 9 p.m. Eastern on Northern Comfort Tarot. There will be $40 questions. You get 2 readers reading for you for that price. Okay, so you can go ahead and put your question and your money in now through PayPal. That link is also in the description box, or you can wait and do it then. Go over there, subscribe, like, and do all of that on Northern Comfort Tarot as well. If you're not sure, at least try to chime in and just see if it's something that you like, and maybe you'd be interested in it next time. Okay, this will be the first time that I've done this with Danny. This is not his first time doing this. It's just my first time doing it with him. And I don't think it'll be the last. So check it out. Hi, you definitely need to talk. You know how to get to me? Okay, yeah. Also, I do live collectives on my Facebook, so you may want to go follow that. I pretty much have everything public. I maybe have 2 posts throughout 10 years that have not been, or however long Facebook's been around, that were not public. Okay, so you don't have to be my friend to participate and view those things. You can just hit follow, or you can put a friend request. That's up to you also. All right. One more deck, y'all. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. After this, we'll do Gemini. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see. I'm hearing waiting game. Oh, with the 3 of Wands just flipped out as I was hearing waiting game. Okay, do past, present, and possible outcome. So right now we're in the past. What have you been waiting? Ooh, you've been waiting on your next move and where to go from here. Okay. Who's going to take the reins? You got the Emperor, the two of Wands, the Chariot, and the Emperor. I'm sorry, I think it's the 3 of Wands. Waiting on the next move, waiting on the direction, waiting on something to come. It's almost like waiting for, it kind of feels like you're waiting on opportunity. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, we're waiting on love. Oh, okay. So you got the Ace of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Swords here. I'm going to get 3 more cards, then I'm going to read this line. The Two of Cups, the Chariot again, and the Queen of Cups. Jesus, I'm being blown up. Busy, busy day. I'm mighty popular. I'm fucking with y'all. It's only because like everything opened back up today. Well, not everything. A lot of things opened back up today, and like everybody's so excited to be doing shit. And I'm working. As always, I don't ever quit working. So anyway, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Cups. It's definitely a relationship, a partnership of some kind. I'm hearing just the two of us, right? Definitely just 2 people involved here. But it's interesting how the Ace of Cups is coming in between the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. So someone's kind of been waiting to see where exactly this is going. I'm hearing show me. I'm from the show me state. I don't even know what state that is or how to interpret that. But somebody does or was even waiting on a person possibly to express their love or express their feelings in some way. I've been feeling really strong about this. All right, you've got the Chariot with the Four of Swords and the Chariot. Someone is done resting. Like, okay, I took the rest period in between the move and the move. Cancer energy coming in for you, Capricorn. As well as Aries. The Emperor, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Someone may feel like they're not getting back what they're putting in as far as the way something is expressed. I don't believe that's the case. I feel like someone just is a little bit more seemingly emotionally cold. Nonetheless, the other person is getting in their feelings about it. They do feel like as if they feel more strongly about the situation or the person at hand than the other person. Again, not necessarily the case. I'm getting a little bit of codependency because this person is requiring of the other person to act in a certain way in order to validate their next move, and also the way that they will continue to show their love, which is understandable in a sense, but kind of weird on the other side of that. Like, of course, I'm not going to continue to reach out to you if you never answer, right? Of course, I'm not going to continue to knock on your door if you never open it. Of course, I'm not going to you know what I mean? There are certain things, but this is much more of a emotion and a reaction that someone is looking for or waiting on. In the current situation, you get the Sun, the Ten of Coins, and the Hierophant. Love it. Love it. So we're going to higher places, right? This is my happy place. Okay, so this particular Ace of Cups is in the rain, and it's interesting because you get the Ace of Cups that's got the rain that's filling up the cup with the Two of Cups coming over it. Like, that's enough to fill both cups. It just looks like somebody was a little bit insecure in that space, but then you get the sun coming out after the rainy day. So something is blossoming the way that it should be. For whatever reason, though, someone either didn't think it was happening fast enough, or wasn't ready or thought that they were putting in more work than the other person. But no, this is absolutely going to the next phase because you got the Hierophant here coming after the Ten of Coins. So some of you may be getting ready to move in with someone also, because you've got the Ten of Coins coming over the Chariot that's over the Chariot with the Four of Swords. So, I mean, this is definitely a place that you may be resting your head, literally. Someone may be expecting, you got the Sun and the Santa Muerte in this deck, but in this one, she's pregnant. So it's a Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Cancer. Gemini's not out here, but I'm hearing Gemini. So take that for what you want. And Aquarius and Libra coming out now. Okay, so the Sun, the Queen of Swords, and the Justice. Somebody wants happiness and they're not, like, again, you have someone, I'm getting two very specific energies. Someone's far more balanced and stable than the other person as far as their emotions go. Capricorn, this could be someone that you're dealing with, right? You could be dealing with a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart, the way that this is. And you may have just a lot more sort of stable earth energy. You may not feel the need to go in so intense or so deep or display those emotions in the same way. And it's being perceived as a little bit cold. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles with the Star and the Knight of Wands. I see someone rushing in. They want to move really fast. They want to really move fast. Someone doesn't... I just really get the feeling, Capricorn, that you or someone that you're dealing with doesn't... Not sure what happened there. It just cut the stream. I get the feeling that someone doesn't feel like the other person is as excited as they should be. And maybe they're not, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting more of an insecurity. Like someone just doesn't display their emotions the same as the other person. Also, though, the way that they're displaying their emotions is got one person sort of questioning if there's someone else. So those insecurities I will take, because you got the Two of Wands with the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. You got a lot of two. But someone here, you also got a lot of commitment, right? So someone here, it's almost like they don't feel good enough. There's a lot of insecurity here as far as there being another party involved. I don't think there is, but that's how it's coming across. And this insecurity can actually ruin a very good thing. Also, I'm getting a lot of impatient energy, and again, it could just be like someone's super excited and the other person just isn't that excited or doesn't appear to be that excited. Okay, with the Hierophant, Santa Muerte, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, this is a solid rebirth. This is also a solid ending. Okay, with that Hierophant there, someone could definitely be, and this may be also why someone's a little hesitant. You could be dealing with someone who's currently getting out of a relationship, and you have someone, like two people have already fallen for each other, but they're like tying up the loose ends, especially if it's a legal marriage that is being finalized. Because there's definitely something legal that could be getting cut off here with the Hierophant. It does look like a serious committed relationship or a legal marriage, a legal battle. And it's like, it's not that I don't love you. It's not that, there's just a lot going on here. Like a person can't, I feel like a person can't even show really how they feel. It's just like, it's not time yet. One person seems to be super excited and the other person is like, but wait. Especially, you got the Chariot with the Four of Swords with the Chariot. Someone's like, chill out. Chill. Just chill. Okay, in your possible outcome, you've got the Two of Coins with the Six of Cups and the Ace of Swords. that could be a major fear as far as someone falling back into a situation. Someone promising that they're going to leave a situation that they're not, with this Six of Cups. Someone really feels like the other person is juggling a situation and sort of taking them for a ride, leading them on. There's a major fear and possibly even opportunity that someone is going to go back to a past situation. Okay, there's a lot of reminiscence going on. But by the end of it, there's a very, very cut and dry and clear decision or even way of looking at this. Okay, the Four of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Hermit. So many of you, there's going to be a large number of you that are going to go on your own when it's all said and done. Okay. There's a big trust thing here. A lack of it. Look at that. You got the Hermit clarifying the Hermit over the Ace of Swords. There's definitely going to be a large number of you that are going to end this out alone. But also, for those of you that are waiting for someone to leave or for some legal paper marriage or something, to a legal binding agreement, or even for some of you it's a karmic binding agreement that happened in another life or another time or another realm, or however you want to look at that, that will be finalized, that will be cut off, that will be clearly severed, and then you can go forward. For others of you, it's going to be very clear on what has to end in order to be at peace again, and that is you going on your own. The Two of Coins with the Four of Cups and the Page of Cups. Someone really feels like they're being offered peanuts, and it's like it's just not enough. It's just not where it's at. They don't want it, or they can't see it, or it's not happening quick enough, or it could be a number of things, but it's a page. I do want to point out, everything in this row is looking to the past. So Capricorn, there's a very real overlaying energy here that's stemming from past situations and past behaviors, and even people coming from the past. Okay, even fears of the past, and you know, what you dwell on is what is going to manifest, right? This is why a lot of times when we do shit or live shit, traumatic, you know, childhood, and you never want to be like that person, you never want to be like your abuser, or you never want to be like your parent or whatever, and then you dwell on it and you dwell on it, dwell on it until you end up becoming that. That's this type of energy. So I would be very careful of dwelling so much in that space, especially with the Six of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Four of Wands here. Okay, because what you dwell on and what you engage in is what you're going to get back. So if you're constantly engaging in this space of nostalgia, you're living in the past. Okay, with the Page of Wands, I don't feel like you're going to be reaching your best potential there. Also, you're closing yourself off to messages, and someone here is definitely on the fence about something, and it's almost like this weird, it's like someone's trying too hard. Let me say that. Someone's trying way too hard to force a situation that's actually having an opposite effect. Okay, let's get you some advice here. Mastery. Master those emotions, master those feelings, master that codependency, master those patience. Illusion. Yeah. Certainty. By the end of it, there's going to be a lot of illusions cleared up. It could be illusions, even self-delusion, right? It could be something that you sort of wanted to happen. Again, it's just like it's two forced. Someone's very chill and someone's very and it's just having the opposite effect of whatever this was set out to be. and whether the person created too much self-delusion or illusion, it doesn't really matter, because by the end of this, by the end of May, I'm getting July. I know this is May reading, but I'm actually getting July. There will be a very, that's it. You wanted answers. Like, there's going to be irrefutable, even, proof. I'm hearing proof of something. A belonging. See, it's like someone wants to belong to something so bad that they're sort of forcing a situation, and that's just not the way to go here. Movement. So, and here's the thing too, chaos. There's definitely movement that needs to happen. Look, with that Chariot, defining the Chariot, someone may feel so much anxiety even and pressure to move in a direction because they're fully aware of movement needing to take place. But the way in which they're moving and the direction in which they're moving and the pace in which they're moving and the force and pressure that they're putting on a certain situation is not what that movement was supposed to be or look like, which in turn is creating chaos instead of harmony. All right? Moving on to Gemini. What time is it? It's 6:23. This may be, who all do we have left? You dreamt of me last night? Toronto. Shout out, Missouri. Missouri. Can you ask what's my zodiac? Sure you can. I am a Scorpio sun. I've got 6 placements in Scorpio. A Pisces moon, an Aries rising, and my Venus is in Libra. All right. Gemini. All right. I don't know who's left. Aries is left. Leo. Aries, Leo. I don't know, but we may have to get to those later. Because I've been at it all day, y'all. All day. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, possibly even Jupiter. This is going to be your general read for May. It's general. It's not going to resonate with everyone. All right, that's okay. Hopefully we'll hit something for someone. We usually do. If you want a personal reading with me, that link is in the description box below. You can go to that site and see services offered there at those prices. That is not all the services yeah, we cover many services over here. Services that I offer. I do a lot more than read tarot. So if you need something regarding spirituality that won't be listed on that site, you can reach out to me and we can discuss that from there. Usually it will involve a consultation, so know that going in, okay? I have people to answer to as well, so I don't go in blind. Understand that, all right? The metaphysical shop is there also if y'all are interested in that. And don't forget to tune in to Northern Comfort Tarot, as Danny and I will be doing $40 reads. So you'll get 2 readers for that price. And if you're not sure about it, go ahead and tune in and see if it's something that you're interested in, and maybe next time, or maybe even tonight, you can go ahead and put that order in if you so wish, through PayPal. You can ask your question there and put your money there. Put her there. I'm hearing. Yeah. Or you can do it later. That link is also in the description. 9 p.m. Eastern, live on Northern Comfort Tarot. Okay. A few more decks here to shuffle, Gemini. For the month of May. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video also. Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Libra are already done. They are in the monthly video playlist. Yeah. Also, for those of you that journey within spiritual ceremony and plant medicine, or however you journey, there is a deep journey playlist that you can go to that's got some pretty cool stuff, hours and hours, that you may like. Also, for those of you that do other forms of healing in a more tantric manner, there is a playlist there of music titled Sex. So, one more deck here, y'all. Love you too. All right. We're at an hour and a half pretty much. We're going to do past, present, and possible outcomes. So Gemini, let's look into your past energy real quick. Oh, that one doesn't want to be seen. It flipped over and then flipped back over, face down. 10 of Coins with the Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune. All right, Gemini has come to a place where it's time to go to the next phase. Seems to be a reoccurring theme here. All right, Gemini's definitely come to a place where they feel like been there, done that, got the t-shirt, got the pants to match, and now I'm ready to go. Okay, as above, so below. Someone possibly having a very spiritual awakening and is looking at some events in the past that were possibly fated, possibly not. I don't know why the snake is kind of drawing me in there. I'm hearing, yeah, you can navigate the space blindfolded, but it's probably not your best bet. Okay, so someone is been in a space of seeing some things, maybe not for exactly how they are. Interesting. I'm hearing, yeah, that blindfold has been on pretty tight. But that's okay. This is past energy. Let's get some clarification here. King of Swords, 9 of Wands, and Knight of Wands. With the 3 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Really phallic energy, Gemini, in this row here. Or column, excuse me, column. All right, so there's been a lot of healing of the heart space, but it's this Gemini, classic Gemini, heart and head aren't really matching. You got everything you wanted, and then what was it though? Wasn't all that it was cracked up to be. Someone worked really hard to get to a space that they conquered, and then they found themselves still lacking or wanting, which I feel like is not necessarily a bad thing, because I mean, that's life, isn't it? Like you want something, you work for it, you get it, and then you want something else. But for whatever reason, someone feels like they may have wasted time here. Temperance with the nine China. The 9 of Wands and the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's definitely doing some healing. Okay, this is a big spiritual awakening. This is also very significant and symbolic for belief systems that are continuing to change. There's something that it's a very new situation, and working on something or working with something that's not been done before. It's like I thought I did all my growing already. Like I didn't know I didn't know your feet grew past a certain age, whatever that may mean for some of you. It's like, yeah, no, my feet keep growing. Like I need bigger shoes. I need bigger shoes. What are shoes, right? They protect your feet when your feet get you from point A to point B, right? So this is totally about someone's journey. The Wheel of Fortune with the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. This is, especially that Knight and Ace of Wands coming through like that, this is so phallic. This is so sexually passionate. Someone is definitely needing to get their sacral chakra in order. And also that creation space. But also someone is really ready to rush forward to the next phase. That Wheel of Fortune. It's like they're just waiting for either the right vehicle or the right weather. They've been waiting. This is past energy, so they're getting antsy, possibly with especially with the Knight and the Ace. There's no mistake about making this leap. Like they are all in, ready to go. All right, let's see what's going on in the current situation. As I say, they're waiting for an opportunity, okay? Ace of Coins with the 4 of Wands and the 5 of Cups here for you. Gemini, in your current energy. I'm seeing someone that believes they have an opportunity to be on a certain path that may lead to a little bit of loss. And also there's an opportunity that's leading to a path that will require something left behind, okay? Or someone may feel like that, okay? Because remember, these energies are interchangeable, so it could be you or someone that you're dealing with, okay? The Justice coming with the Hermit and the Tower. Listen to the birds. Those birds are loud. Listen to the wind also. Someone needs to reground themselves. So here's the thing with the spiritual awakening. When it happens, sometimes you can get what some of us like to call like this serious case of like spiritual ego. People have breakthroughs and see things that they take it full force for what it is. Like they take it, they grab it, they run with it, instead of sort of analyzing it from all sort of sides and perspectives. And this can be detrimental to your path and your growth. So I do suggest someone here needs some major grounding. You can't spend all your time in meditation. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but there's a very real sense of balance that needs to be regained for whoever this may be resonating with. And this could be something that you've already realized and are working on, okay? So you got the 5 of Swords with the Page of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. There's a major opportunity for balance. I feel like someone's really struggling, excuse me, struggling with being honest, because the Five of Swords can often talk about hidden agenda, and sometimes this happens on accident. And I know that seems like, yeah, bitch, what? Who has a hidden agenda on accident? Well, a lot of people that don't understand where their heart really is. A lot of people that take something that they saw or experienced and run with it full force, not fully analyzing it from several aspects and places and realms, especially in a spiritual awakening, can do things and jump on opportunities thinking or feeling, especially if they've not run something through completely their spiritual compass, that it's the right thing to do. And then when they don't get the reaction or the response that they want, they realize all the while that they did have a hidden agenda. Their heart wasn't in the space that they thought it was. They weren't truly being really honest with this sort of opportunity. Also, you notice there's a keyhole here, but there's no key. That's significant. Just because you see the door doesn't mean you're allowed in. Wow, that's not me talking, y'all. I channel, I read, I'm the messenger. It's nothing personal. Okay, Four of Wands, the Hermit, and the Page of Pentacles. Someone is definitely tired of being alone, and they're definitely focused on some sort of a connection, higher commitment. This could be also with your soul tribe. Okay, it's not necessarily with a romantic partner, but it can be. But there's a definite, like, there's a, how do I go about this? What do I have to offer? What do they have to offer? How, I'm hearing, like, how practical is this? Someone's still in the works of figuring some things out, for sure. The Five of Cups, the Tower, and the Seven of Swords. This is rough. This is tough, because especially with that Five of Swords and the Hermit coming before it, a lot of fives here, a lot of loss, a lot of mourning, a lot of grief, a lot of alone time, a lot of lonely feeling, okay? And there's going to be a disruption. There's going to be a chaotic change. You got the Five of Swords with the Seven of Swords like that. It's very, it's a little bit shady, to be honest. It's just a little bit shady. And again, these things don't always start out with the intention of being shady, okay? There could also be, for some of you, a major fear of leaving a situation, okay? Because the Tower is major change, but it's also major transformation, but often it will happen in a sort of chaotic way. Not necessarily, it's not always like so freaking dramatic, but with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups, it may feel very dramatic and even traumatic to this person. And I'm hearing, ouch, that ego wouldn't be so bruised if you weren't allowing it to rule you. Let's see what the possible outcomes are for you, Gemini. You've got Libra, Virgo, Scorpio out here so far. Oh. The Four of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Okay. Rest and relaxation, baby, but also boredom. Someone could be waiting on a message. You got the Page of Wands in between the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. Somebody really wants something stable, and that's actually coming underneath that Four of Wands. Lots of fours. Someone really wants something stable. They want concrete. They want a concrete answer. They want a stable foundation. But here's the thing. It was not built on a stable foundation. It's something's not being looked at in all directions. I'm hearing the camera didn't pick it up. That's why you got to look behind you. Okay, so I'm seeing a vehicle that has like the screen in the dashboard that shows you when you back up, and you know it beeps and all the fancy shit, right? So people forget like how to drive, like they forget to actually turn around and look behind them. They're relying on this camera. Well, the camera, like the sensor is broken. It didn't beep, it didn't pick up that thing, and then boom, you know, you run into it. So it's like somebody's forgotten the basics. Like they're relying too much on some form of technology or outside information, right? Because a camera would be outside information. It would be, especially if you're relying on it to show you where to back up instead of looking for yourself. Very interesting. But yeah, somebody definitely wants something solid here, and I'm seeing someone's definitely probably meditating a lot in the bath, as we can see here. It's pretty cut, plain, and dry, possibly even using candles, but it's almost causing a sort of mental imprisonment, and they could be trying to communicate with someone telepathically, and if that is the case, this person is like really cut themselves off from a lot of things, so those messages are likely not getting through. Also, someone here may be trying to use a form of meditation for like remote viewing and astral travel. Again, whatever that is, there's someone, if you're dealing with an extremely spiritual person, cut off. Just like that. Like you're not going to get in that way. They're probably aware of it. On the other side of this though, someone's been sitting for a long time and they're really just bored with sitting. They really want to like reach their next phase. This Page of Wands keeps coming up in like every reading out of every different deck. And the Page of Wands speaks of someone with a lot of potential that just hasn't had an opportunity to reach it yet. So this could be a very, very new path, as we saw in the beginning of spiritual awakening. This is a very new path for someone, and it's just going to take time, okay? You've got the Sun, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles here coming out to clarify. Let me get 3 more cards for you. The Temperance, the Ace of Pentacles again, and the Eight of Cups here. Okay, so in this situation with the Four of Swords, the Sun, and the Temperance, someone finds a lot of happiness, and it's like they're in it's a dream state. I mean, it's even possibly a lot of daydreaming, and they find a lot of happiness there. But is it real? I don't know that it's not. It maybe not, but they're finding or trying to find a way with that Temperance to bring it down, as above, so below, okay? There's also a major healing that's taking place here. There's a lot. Gemini going through a lot. Gemini's got a lot going on here, and it's almost so new. It would be confusing, right? It would be confusing because it's like a lot of information at once that you're going to have to take time to sift through, and that's not really the case. Someone's gotten a few bits of powerful information or pieces or clues or something, and they're just running with it, okay? There needs to be time to process, and it's like, I'm hearing read, that's it. The Page of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So again, you have someone here that's really waiting to sort of reach a place of independence in this spirituality, right? So again, it's not that they're, I think you may already realize, Gemini, if this is you, that you're relying a little bit too much on outside information or influence or technology or something to show you something. Like that camera, instead of turning around and looking where you're backing up, you're relying a little bit too much on that, something outside of you. Because in the possible outcome, I see you really trying to get a balance to that. And the Nine of Pentacles is all about independence and standing on your own in a new opportunity. So you will have, I mean, the cosmos are really working with you, but it's like a lot at once is really just what it looks like. It's a lot of messages at once. I mean, you're on fire, which is a good thing, but also it's a lot to process. And I don't feel like someone is giving themselves that time to process that. Okay, the Four of Cups with the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups here. So someone, as they feel it, has or will walk away from a situation that has had a lot of investment put into it. That goes back to that, where was your heart though? With that Five of Swords and that Seven of Swords. It's an inevitable change, but it also brings about more connections and collaboration. I will say that there's definitely something, whether it's an idea, a job, a house, a relationship, whatever it is, that needs to be walked away from because it's gotten stagnant. It's boring. It's no longer fulfilling. Okay. And someone that's often deals with addiction. So, you know, it's possible that you're smoking too much, drinking too much, you know, I'm going to look, I don't know your life. I'm just saying, be careful with that because that is a card of addiction. And this is a possible outcome. So it's likely that you're already experiencing this and it just continues to grow further and further until it's an actual like problem. If that is the case, so that won't be for everyone. But in any event, walking away from these behaviors or these thoughts or these relationships or whatever it is that's been in this space is going to bring you a lot of opportunity to grow and manifest even bigger, brighter, better, stronger connections that have much more of a stable root to them because they've been grown properly. So I'm actually seeing someone sort of try to propagate and even plant already like rooted plants. So it's like taking a tree that's been like, it's like replanting instead of sowing the seeds in the ground where that tree or plant is going to stay. They're taking it from somewhere else and putting it in, and then like a big storm comes and it just fucking pushes it right over because it hasn't had time to root in its space. But what you're going to find is when you walk away from these things or these decisions or these, you know, toxic behaviors or thoughts, or I'm hearing thought loops as well, what you'll find is it's actually going to be much better, and the things that you're growing and collaborating on and thinking about and investing in will have a much stronger root system. They're not just going to blow away. They're not like a big wind isn't going to come, you know, people and things and whatever aren't just going to come and rock it and shake it and blow it out of the ground and kill it. It will have an entire underground system that will keep it very concrete, and those are the types of connections and investments that you want because you're not going to rock them. You're not going to kill it. All right, let's get you some advice. Gemini, palmistry, interpretation. What am I telling you? Someone has gotten a piece of information, several pieces of information, probably a lot of information, and ran with it, and they haven't really spent the time to hold on to it and look at it from every angle in order to interpret it. And this does have to do with the path that someone believes they should be on. Okay, life path. Precision, numerology. And I'm hearing it's not an exact science like that. Mastery. How many times is this card going to come out? Yeah, it's all about self-mastery. And here's the thing. This is something that is very known. This energy that we're dealing with is very aware of the need for self-mastery. This doesn't, I got to tell you, this doesn't feel malicious. It feels new, it feels exciting, and you know how if you've ever had someone or seen someone that is really excited to get a bunch of knowledge, right? And then before they can understand it all, they go repeating it and trying to teach it, and they really don't have business doing that yet. Not that they're not meant for that someday, because their heart's in the right place. They just are like, they don't have the experience or the, you know, complete understanding of it to go doing that. And that's kind of this energy. It's not malicious at all. It's just super excited. And there needs to be a little bit more time to process this. Yeah. This honesty and focus comes up for you again. And then again with this sense of belonging, okay? Again, there's going to be a time where it's human nature to crave connection. It's human nature to want to know your place and to have a sense of belonging. But there needs to be an honest, and even a space created of absolute honesty. That's the second time we've gotten that word in these readings, absolute honesty on where the focus is and why. There's, again, I'm seeing these lights on, but the house is dark and you can't even see where to enter. Just because you see the door doesn't mean you have the key. Just because the lights are on doesn't mean you were invited to the party. There's a major space of honesty that needs to be taken here on where the focus is and why. And you'll notice she's got an arrow of fire. So this is, it's kind of a delicate situation because someone is really passionate about this. Again, I'm seeing like someone super, it's a very youthful energy and it's very eager and it is on the right path, but it just needs more time. That's all I'm seeing. So it's still a beautiful reading. Yeah. So that's what I have for you. If I did not get to your sign in the last video or this video, we will get to your sign in the next video. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with you. Don't forget, 9 p.m. Eastern, if you feel inclined to join us over on Northern Comfort Tarot. That information is in the description box, as well as all the other information that you would need to reach me on anything that you may need. I love you all so much, and I will see you next time.